A bunch of oranges met a mango, and instead of calling him a mango, they called him a orange deficiency syndrome. And it's not about oranges and mangoes. It's about people. It's about your surroundings. It's about some people who think that they are superior than you just because you don't have the same quality which they have. It's funny that how some people are not mature enough to understand this thing, that just because others don't have the qualities which they have inside them doesn't mean that they are the superior ones. It doesn't mean that. Just because you don't have something which someone else have doesn't mean that they are superior than you. You can be better than them in 100 other things which you are unaware of and they are unaware of. And same goes for them also. They can be better than you in 100 other things which you are unaware of and they are unaware of. So it's never about being same to be unique. It's never about being same to be the best. You can be unique and you can be best also. In fact, being unique is the best thing that you can have in yourself. Who the hell likes to be like everyone else? Have your own individuality, have your own uniqueness. People should literally try to understand this thing, that just because someone is not like them doesn't mean that you are superior than them. They can be better than you in 100 other things which you can't do. They can do 100 other things which you cannot even imagine that you can do. Everyone has their own uniqueness. Everyone is born with some or the other talent. Doesn't mean that, see, being good, being better, being best is never about being the same. And this is not just in your personality and in your behaviors, it's about beauty also. Let's come to the beauty factor. See, beauty is never about being same. Who the hell likes to see? Beauty was never about being same. Like, for example, the example that I used of mangoes and oranges, just take that example in this beauty factor also. See, if there is a group of people who are fair and you are here the dark one, doesn't mean that you are not beautiful like them, or doesn't mean that they are more beautiful than you. No. Beauty is never about being the same. And not just beauty, your personality, your behaviors, your talents, it's never about being same. In fact, being unique is much better than being same like someone. Like, what will be your individuality? What will be your uniqueness? What will be the point of your being another individual if you want to be like any other individual? Like, process it now. It actually makes sense. And if you are afraid of these people's judgment who think that they are superior than you just because you don't have the quality which they have, then you also just shut up and understand this thing, that you are much more superior than them because you don't have this type of mindset if you don't have only them. And trust me, having this type of mindset is literally a shit. Like, how the hell can you even think that someone is not on your level just because they are good at something else? They are good at something else. First of all, though, have this much maturity, have this much senses to understand this thing, that you are not superior than anyone. Of course, if you don't have this type of cheap mindset, then you are superior. But if we talk about any other factor, talk in another sense, that is, don't ever think that someone is superior than you just because you have some quality which they don't have. Because you cannot imagine that that person can have those qualities which you can never have. So just because, I'm saying this again and again because I actually mean it, just because you have something and they don't have that particular thing doesn't mean that you have everything and they don't have anything. Okay, some people have this habit of flexing and some people just don't have this habit. Some people like to stay quiet and show with their actions. So just because someone is not showing doesn't mean that they're talentless. Nobody is talentless, okay? First things first, nobody is talentless. Beauty is in the eyes of the one who sees it. If you find someone beautiful, congratulations. You are one of the most rare people. The beauty you see in others is in yourself. The good things that you see in others is itself there in you. So be proud of this thing. And one last thing I just want to say, that remember this thing, that just because someone is not like you doesn't mean that you are superior than them. And just because someone doesn't have the quality which you have doesn't mean that they don't have anything. They can have much more better things than you, which you are unaware of, and you can never have. So never think that you are superior than them. I'm not talking about the mindset, okay? Mindset you can have superior than people, but when it's about qualities, when it's about beauty, or when it's about doing something, when it's about talents, at that time you are not superior. At that time you should not think that you are superior. Never. Because they can have 100 better things than you, and you can have 100 better things than them. Becoming the best is never about becoming the same. Understand this thing. And at last, just remember this quote which I said in the starting, that a bunch of oranges met a mango, and instead of calling him a mango, they called him an orange deficiency syndrome. Write it, understand it, read it again and again, and have this type of mindset which I said, that being best doesn't mean being same. Also, in beauty factor, being beautiful is never about being the same. That's it.